What is up, y'all? What's cracking, lacking? How y'all doing today? Well, we are right now in Orlando, Florida, heading back towards Lakeland. It's like 94, 95 degrees out, hot as hell. There's no wind blowing, no air blowing, just heat. Sun sitting on your shoulders, it feels like. I think that's the only thing I'm gonna miss about Pennsylvania, man, is when it really cools down. But they say it stays like 60 degrees down here. That's the coldest it gets. Now I can take that for the winter. I'd rather take 60 than 20 below. What y'all think? Well, today's video I'm gonna tell you how different it is to rent down here in Florida than it is up north, up there in Pennsylvania. I tell you what, I didn't notice how easy it was to rent a place in Pennsylvania. You either see a sign for rent, or you see one, you go online, you see one on Craigslist and you call about it. Either way you call about it, you set up a time to look at it, and if you want it, tell the people you want it. You give them, the security deposit and first month's rent, and you're good to go. Not in Florida, man. Not in Florida. First, you gotta call a realtor to help you find places. Then a realtor sends you all these listings, and you look through the listings and you tell them which one you want to go see. Okay, you pick a couple of them, you go see them, you see one that you like. Well, it ain't just pay the money and then you're good. No. First, you gotta fill out an application and pay the application fee, which it depends on the person. It can be anywhere from $20 to $200. Depends on what the people want. And then, that ain't even saying that you're going to get the place, because they call your references. They do a background check on you. They do a credit check on you. And if you ain't where they want you to be, then you ain't getting it. So if you pay $100 for that application fee, and that company, because most places you rent from down there is a company, that company, you ain't what they're looking for, so you're out that $100, $150, whatever you paid, and then you're screwed, you know what I mean? You gotta keep on looking. But the thing is, too, now, don't forget, now that application fee, that's for everybody that's 18. So, if you're married, and there's a $150 application fee, there's $300. Okay? Say you're married and you have a kid that's, it's getting ready to go to college, and they're 18, they're still at home because they're getting ready to go to college, so you got to put them on there. So guess what? Now your application fee's up to $450. It's crazy, man. Just because you do that application doesn't mean you're going to get that place. Okay, now, so you get the place, and they call you, say, okay, you got the place. Then you got to take your money, because they don't take cash. They want money orders, but you got to take it to the place, to the office of the place, which says why I'm in Orlando. But anyway, you got to take the money, you your first month's rent and your security deposit to the office. When you get in the office, you pay that to give you your receipt, blah, blah, blah. And you think, well, you get the keys now. Nope. You still don't get the keys. After you do that, you make an appointment to meet their maintenance person at the house. So you go and you meet the maintenance person at the house, and then you go through everything. You know, you get a copy and the maintenance person gets a copy, and you go through and say, and whatever's there, you know, like, you know, you got to make sure your stove works, make sure your refrigerator works. If there's any scratches or dents or dings on the wall, on the doors, on the windows, anything wrong with the floors, anything wrong with the ceilings, you got to make sure you go through any of that, because they straight up tell you if you miss something and then the person catches it whenever you move out, guess who's paying for that? That's coming out of your deposit, man. I don't care if that was there or not. If you didn't catch that in the first place, that's just coming out of your deposit. But it's crazy right down here, man. You gotta jump through hoops. And here's another crazy thing I really didn't understand. Okay, after you get the place and everything, you know, well, actually, you gotta have this done because they won't even send out their maintenance person to meet you until you have the utility switched over. Okay? But now this is the easy part, because in Florida, like I called yesterday to get all the utilities turned on. So the first I was figuring, well, I'll do the power first. So I called the power company, and I'm talking to this lady, and here, their utilities is all through one. Like whenever you call to get the power, your electric turned on, it's the electric, the water, the sewage, the trash, everything's all in one. So they take care of everything in one place. That's one good thing. It like saves you a tremendous amount of time. Because if not, you know, you would have to do, you know, your electric, then you'd have to go and do your water, then you'd have to go and do your trash, and, you know what I mean, your sewage, and, you know what I mean, so forth. But, you know, that's the one good part about renting down in Florida. Other than that, like I said, sorry about that, y'all, the stupid camera. You know how I feel about it. But anyway, like I was saying, it's crazy down there. You jump through loops. But, you know, in all, it's pretty cool, you know what I mean? Because everything is so different down here in Florida. I'm still trying to get used to it. The heat is a lot different, too. I figured, oh, it ain't going to be that different because, you know, we're still on the East Coast and, you know, but the humidity is worse down here. And you got to figure, up in Pennsylvania, we usually always got some kind of breeze going. There ain't no damn breeze down here at all. None. So, I mean, it feels like I'm standing in. This damn thing's about to go out the window, y'all, for real. But anyway, it's nuts. Like I said, it feels like you're standing inside of a fire trying to breathe. Check this out. Last night, I think it was either the last night or the night before, it was pretty cool, you know what I mean? It started cooling down. We had our air on. And I was like, well, it's starting to cool down. It ain't too bad, you know. I don't want nobody to get sick. I said, we'll turn the air off. Turn the air off. You know, about 10 minutes go by, starting to get a little bit warm. About 20 minutes go by. Oh my God, turn the air back on. Can't breathe. Oh man, it's just ridiculous. It's crazy. And that's what we was just in there talking to that maintenance person for the place that we're going to be at, and for the home that we just rented. And she tells me, well, we got to show you how to do basic maintenance on your central air unit, because it will need maintenance, and filters and stuff will need clean, because y'all's from up north, so we're going to teach you how to do this, because it will need done, because you use your air, she said, 356 days a year, 24/7, your air will be on. Well, shit, their heaters down here must be like brand new. They probably ain't even got them in a lot of houses, if you ask me. He said it only gets down to 60. I mean, they say that somebody from up north, it takes them usually around a year to get used to the air and how it is down here and everything. Because, like, they'll be able to tell we're from Pennsylvania, because they'll be 60 degrees. They'll be running around, with jackets on down here, and we'll be in tank tops. People like, what the hell's wrong with them? I remember when I lived in North Carolina, in Cary, North Carolina for a little while with some friends of mine. And it was like it started getting cool, and I didn't think it was too bad, and I was in a regular t-shirt. I went in the store, and I got some soda. I put the soda up on the counter, and the guy said, "What part are you from up north?" I was like, "What?" He said, "You from up north?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "I thought so." Like, how the hell does this guy know where I'm from? There, he tells me, "Well, I knew you're not from up north because you're the only one to come in this store today without a jacket on." I was like, "Well, it's not cold out there." He's like, "Yeah, it's not cold to you, but your blood ain't used to the weather down here yet." But, I mean, that year that I moved down there, it got snow, I guess. That's the first time. And you know what? It's crazy, because, listen, if they even call for a dusting of snow down towards the bottom of North Carolina, South Carolina, they shut everything down, man. Schools, they'll be totally closed down if they're just calling for it. Schools, nope, ain't even trying it. I'm like, wow, they're just calling for it, ain't even happening. My buddy, his name's Billy, he says, nah, man, it was like they even called for dusting down here. They shut everything down. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, hey, you want to give me a ride to the store? He said, you ain't going to the store today. I was like, what do you mean, man? I told him I needed to get some smokes and, some drinks and stuff. He said, well, I hope you got enough to last you for tomorrow. I said, wow, man. So just take me to the store. He was like, well, you ain't going to find no store open right now. What are you talking about, man? 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon, you know what I mean? Excuse my French. And he's like, nah, man, you ain't going. If they call for that snow, we got a dusting out there, you ain't finding the place open. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But I guess, shit, we get snow in Pennsylvania, we don't even worry about it. It's like, hold my beer and watch this shit, But I think that's one thing I won't miss about being up north is the snow. I don't think I'll miss the cold weather. I hate being cold, But the snow, I think I'm going to miss. I really do like snow. I know the wife ain't going to miss it. She hates when it snows. Well, she hated when it snowed. She's going to absolutely love not having it. But I think that's one of the things, other than, my mom and, my family up there, You know, I think snow's about the only thing I'm gonna miss, you know. But I don't know, y'all. I'm headed back from Orlando, and I'm gonna get off here, do a little bit more driving. I'll get at you a little bit later. Y'all know what to do with the subscriptions, the little bell, the ding-a-linger down there. Leave me some comments what you want to talk about, and we'll have that topic. Y'all know. Alright, it's Skip. I'm out, y'all.